Welcome. Today's video will be about automated external defibrillators, also known as AED. So some of the topics I will be covering in today's video will be the theory of the instrument, its applications, innovation and challenges in solving biomedical problems, and potential improvements. Starting with the theory, we first need to learn what is the instrument exactly made of. So it has a main body which includes the battery packs. Usually it has instructions of use written on it. It has a status indicator for the readiness of the charge, a shock button, an on and off button, cables that will carry the electric shock to the electrodes, which are covered by pads, which have instructions on where to place them drawn on them. So after the pads are positioned on the body, they will monitor the heartbeat to determine if the shock is required. A shock will only be required if the heartbeat is erratic. The machine will then build up an electromagnetic charge and administer it once the button is pressed. The shock is a precisely measured current that will go through one pad to the next by going through the heart. For adults, the shock will have an energy of 150 joules, and for children 8 and below, you have an energy of 50 joules. The shock will help the heartbeat go to normal by stopping the heart so it can restart with a natural rhythm. So about the applications of an AED, it is used to help individuals who are experiencing cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest is a result of malfunction in the heart's electrical system. It will cause an unsynchronous heart rhythm, which will fail to pump the blood efficiently, which will lead to the unconsciousness of the individual. The AED will help restore normal heart rhythm. So AED is available in hospitals, and first responders are equipped and trained to use them. However, they usually use manual defibrillators in hospitals and by first responders because not only they have all the functionalities of an AED, they also provide further capabilities. They're also available in public places to be used in the event of emergencies. If an individual is going through cardiac arrest, time is of the essence because every minute the chances of survival will decrease by 7 to 10%. High-risk individuals such as the elderly and also patients who have a history of heart disease are advised to have a home kit AED.
So now I'll be talking about the innovations and challenges of the AED. So before the invention of AEDs, methods like artificial ventilation or cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR as we know it today, were used. Survival rates were also a lot lower, and they also had many disadvantages like increased physical disabilities, damage to internal organs, rib fractures, and hypoxic brain damage. So the AED has helped save 1,700 lives in the US per year. The risk of death from using an AED is less than 1 in 1,000. The survival chances are over 70%. They're also portable and remote, so you can take them anywhere. They're really small, and they also don't give organ damage. They're also very user-friendly. They're simple and straightforward to use. Anyone can and should use a defibrillator should the situation arise. There are also many myths surrounding them, one of which is the falsehood that they can only be used by trained professionals. Even though it is better to have training, it's not necessary because the device instructs you on what to do. And some defibrillators in hospital require training, but the AED is different because it's made with the intention of being used quickly and easily by the average person. And some modern AEDs, when you open them, will give you voice prompts, and they're made to be simple to use, and they help people under pressure relax. Some of the limitations of the AED is that they're not effective for shocking flatline or asystole patterns back to life. Failure to keep AEDs sufficiently charged or powered by batteries prior to the emergence of a trauma situation. Loss of ventricular output due to an internal software problem. This causes the device to not shock well. Yeah.
So we came up with 3 improvements that can be done to the AED device, which are cardiac stimulant drug, the battery, and the software. The first improvement that we suggest is add cardiac stimulant drug to AED packages in case the patient has flatline. That usually requires the use of CPR and some type of cardiac stimulant drugs to establish the shockable rhythm, for example, epinephrine, for which the AED can be used. Next improvement is the battery. It is better to always have the spare battery along with the device, or either the device itself that will be charged inside the emergency boxes, or even using solar if it is outside the building to make sure that the battery is always fully charged. Lastly, the software, a built-in 4G module and a program called Defib View, which supports direct device data transmission, Wi-Fi options, and AED event viewing may both be installed so that it can do remote self-monitoring, which eliminates the need for physical AED inspections to verify device readiness. It can also send out automated email warning whenever the state of any device changes, such as pads expired or there's an internal software issue and the battery health as well. Thank you.